I'm Sage Valentine, and I'm back here to review another episode of CBS's Big Brother, Season 20, Episode number 35, so let's just get down to it. Alright guys, are you ready? Here goes. Casey was the HOH. She nominated Sam and Haley. She, meaning Casey, won the veto, decided not to use it, and Sam and Haley remain on the block. Casey feels like a superhero this week because of all that she's accomplished so far, including the winning the hacker thing, the 3 straight veto wins, and now the HOH win, and now she also has her target on the block and her target's going home. Poor Haley feels like her time in the Big Brother house is over, and there's really nothing that she can do to save herself. Now, we see this scene with Brett, Casey, Tyler, and Angela in the room talking. Now, Brett says that he believes that it's a double eviction, and everybody else in the house believes that as well. Well, in the room, I should say. Casey says, you know what, JC and Sam should be nominated for the double eviction. Angela's like, well, you know, if I don't win HOH, then you guys could use me as a pawn. And Brett essentially sees that as a red flag, and he was like, you know what? It's time for me to make a big move, meaning if he wins the HOH, he's going to do what he said he was going to do, essentially nominating Angela and Casey and getting one of them out of the house. So Brett's talking to Tyler. He's like, you know what? Haley's leaving. They will probably have a bitter jury to deal with in the end if they're the final 2. They will beat JC and Sam in an HOH competition. He says we should kick out Angela and then the jury will be really, really happy. And he's right, because they definitely will be happy if Angela is sent to the jury house, because a lot of people in there do not like her because of the move that she made that got them kicked out of the house. Brett says that Casey is coming for us, meaning him and Tyler. What he doesn't know is that Tyler has a final 2 with Casey, so Casey's not coming for him. Tyler says, you know what, Brett is at the bottom of my totem pole as far as the people who I have final 2 deals with, and he realizes that he cannot beat Brett if he is sitting next to him in the final 2. So Tyler's talking to Casey, and he says, Brett said that it would be easy for him to, and I'm paraphrasing what he said, so bear with me, to either beat Sam and JC or Casey and Angela. And really, it would be better for him if Casey went home. Casey says, well, we all are 5 steps ahead of Brett. And I'm laughing because I'm like, you're focused so much on Brett, you don't see JC coming. JC's going to make it to the final 3. You watch. Possibly the final 2. Casey said, you know what we should do? We should take out Brett during the double eviction. Tyler said Brett could win. He might have to go before we kick out JC. Then we get to the eviction, and Julie informed them that it's going to be a double eviction, so they were right. Haley says in her eviction speech, listen, I'm not ready to leave the game. I have a lot left and a lot to offer. And she's very gracious during her speech. Sam says, thank you to everyone. She's proud to be standing there. She will take a piece of each of them if she leaves the house and heads to the jury house. And she says that she doesn't want to leave. So it comes down to a vote of 4-0, and Haley is evicted. So now the only people left in the house is level 4 plus 2. The one thing I got from Haley's final interview was that she has no regrets. She owned up to the fact that she put a target on her own back by revealing that she was the hacker and having that meeting involving Bailey when Bailey lost her temper and everything. And she said the reason why she did it was because she just couldn't see her friend in pain. And Julie Chen said something about her being a good person, and she is a good person for doing that. Haley said that she is okay with the moves that she made in this game. And she thinks that Fessy is a great guy. Now, we get down to the goodbye messages. And these messages were a mess. Because Casey said, you know what, Brett told me that if you, Haley, won HOH, you would come after me and Angela. So that's why you had to go blame Brett. Angela basically said the same thing. And also said blame Brett. And Brett somehow, someway said, well, Casey, Angela, and Tyler wanted you out the whole time, so blame them. And I'm just like, all these messages are conflicting. And if Haley's heading to the jury and she tells the other jurors about this, this is just going to be a hot mess. So whoever's sitting next to one of those three would essentially win the game. So apparently Haley invited Brett to some sort of get-together in Texas, and Haley was just like uninvited. She said that she believes what Angela and Casey said because only one person she told that she was going to target Casey and Angela, and that was Brett, because she thought that Brett was on her side. But we all know he wasn't. She didn't know that. So she said she hopes to see Brett soon. It's funny how things work out in the Big Brother house. So we get to part 2 of the double eviction. And apparently the house guests for the last couple of days before this episode basically aired had to watch some clips for the HOH competition. And the HOH comp went pretty quickly. And obviously Tyler had the lead, and I figured Tyler was going to win. But see, this was a bad time for Tyler to win, because what this win did was out him. He was better pulling the strings in the background because nobody knew about his little final 2 deals, but now things are about to get a bit rocky for Tyler. Good luck to him during the rest of this game. It's about to get rocky. So Tyler finesses Brett and tells him, oh no, don't win the veto. Don't win the veto, because if you don't win the veto, I'm going to do what I got to do, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just thinking, like, Brett's about to get backdoored, isn't he? I hope he is not this foolish to throw the veto competition. And then Big Brother went to commercial. They came back and Sam was fussing with Tyler, talking about put up Angela. But Tyler tells her, trust me. Do you trust me? Trust me. And I'm just like, why is Sam going off again? Like, clearly, why the hell is she still in this game at this point? Like, she and JC, on a side note, should be out of the house. At this point, they should not still be in this house. That move is going to come back and bite some of these level 3ers in the behind. I call them level 3 because they literally got rid of 3 of their players, so now they're down to level 3 plus 2. They'll probably still call themselves level 4. Anyway, we get down to Tyler's nominations, and Tyler decides to nominate JC and Sam. And I'm like, yeah, Brett's about to get backdoored. And JC is completely shook, like, holy crap, like, he just realized right now that he is a disposable player, and again, it felt like Brett was about to be backdoored. Oh, we get down to the power of veto competition, and Angela won the power of veto. And Brett really did listen to Tyler, and he threw that competition. And I was just like, wow, you just sent your own self packing. At one point, someone said that they should take down JC and put up Brett. And I believe it was Casey talking to Tyler or to Angela. One of the two or both of them. Anyway, Sam is the target, or at least that's what Angela tells Brett. But that might not be the case. And Angela decides to use the veto on JC. Now that should have been a big red flag to Brett. But clearly Brett was still sitting there like he's safe. Man, this is a serious blindside. As soon as Angela says that she decided to use the veto, I was thinking of that gif that's online of Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost where she says, "You in danger, girl?" Yeah, Brett, you in danger. And Angela basically says, I'm going to use this veto on JC and save him. And she said that this move is being 1 step ahead. Then Tyler said this move is being 2 steps ahead and has Brett as a replacement for JC. And JC is completely shook. Like, I don't think he was playing around with that. Like, his whole face was just like, the whole time. Honestly, I wanted Brett to stay so that he could cause turmoil. But now that I think about it, Sam's still in the house. So if Sam catches wind that she's about to be nominated and possibly put out of the house, she'll be the one to cause the drama and the turmoil. So Sam, her eviction speech is like this. Angela, I'm so sorry I doubted you. If I stay, I won't change anything. I'm eternally grateful and honored to be in this house, something like that. Brett says he played nothing but a loyal game and he doesn't want to leave yet. Please don't send him to the jury house with Blockstar. Well, it comes down to a vote of 3-0. And Brett is out of the Big Brother house. And he's just kind of like just shocked completely as he's like walking up and hugging people. And the way he hugs Sam was pretty telling. He's more than likely upset, but he's not going to show it at this point because Brett is sly. So I can't wait to see what his final speech will be when he makes or casts his vote for the winner of Big Brother, because it's going to be something. So Brett didn't have any time to pack his stuff. He told Tyler that you're the best player in the house and you're going to win. And I don't know if he meant that or if he was being sarcastic. Anyway, JC apologized to him. He completely ignored it, and Brett threw something. I don't know what he was holding, but he threw it. So we get to Brett's final interview, and Julie Chen was just like, you got played, son. I was like, wow, Julie, wow. Brett said that he was loyal. He thought that maybe he could tug on the heartstrings of his fellow level 4 plus 2ers. See, that's the thing on a side note of watching people do something evil to somebody else and then thinking that they're going to have your back. It's not how it works, sweetie. So Brett told Tyler that he wanted to target the girls because he knew that he could not beat them in the end. Brett said that someone made a move against him. Yeah, that someone was JC. And you'll see that when you watch your tapes. Tyler was his loyal wingman. Yeah. He was your wingman, but he wasn't that loyal. And he pretty much predicted that once he made that deal, that final 2 deal with Tyler, it could go one of 2 ways. Either he solidified his position in the game and would make it to the end, or he would end up heading to jury and essentially shoot himself in the foot. Well, he did the latter, definitely not the former. He says that he respects the game and says it is what it is. I want to see the reactions when Brett walks in, and before that Haley walks in, and before that Scotty comes back in, and heck, give me the part when Fessy enters the Big Brother house as well. But according to the Big Brother schedule, now it's about to get real because on Wednesday, and that review will be on time, there's an eviction, and on Thursday there's another eviction. That review will also be on time. And then Sunday's review will be on time. And then that next Wednesday, it might be late because there's so much coming on Wednesday, and when I do that review, I really want to get into it. In the words of Tammy Roman from Basketball Wives LA, I want to get into it, and I really want to talk about it, and I don't want to rush through it. But anyway, guys, leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought about tonight's episode. Was it epic? Did it suck? Did it go the way you thought it was going to go? Let me know. But I'll be back on Sunday to review episode 36. So until then, I love you guys. Take care. And now it's really about to get real. Like that movie title, There Will Be Blood. And honey, there will, because there's 2 evictions back to back. Man, level 4 plus 2. A lot of people said they were going to be boring. They're very straight and to the point, and I'm all here for it. So, see you Sunday. Love you all. Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye.